Welcome to a TLDR MoP guide for Lei Shen the Thunder King, for everyone everywhere all at once. Lei Shen is the final boss in Throne of Thunder and has 3 phases with 2 intermissions. His platform has 4 conduits that give the boss an ability while he's near them, but if he's not near any, he deals ramping raid-wide damage. Static Shock deals big split damage on a ranged player, so stack up to reduce it or use an immunity if you're a Chad. Overcharge roots someone and sends out a lightning wave, so either stack on them or make sure you're in Narnia to avoid it. Diffusion Chain is a chain lightning that spawns an add each jump, so range spread out, and on Heroic they fixate on people. And Bouncing Bolt spawns adds if you don't catch the swirls, so don't miss or they'll fuck you up. If a conduit reaches max energy, its ability gets stronger, but when you phase, the highest one overloads and stops casting. On Heroic, the boss gains the overloaded ability for the rest of the fight, so overload the ones which are too spicy when upgraded. During phase 1, the boss casts Thunderstruck, spawning a circle under a ranged player that deals massive fall-off damage. Stack at the edge of the platform, then pop some speed when it spawns and run to the other side. Crashing Thunder is lightning strikes near the boss, so kite him out of the shit. And for tanks, Decapitate deals massive damage reduced by distance, so taunt swap and get the fuck out. You overload east on normal and west on heroic, starting on that one until 90 energy, then move clockwise, swapping at around 80 energy. At 66%, you start the first intermission. Just make sure you phase before the last conduit gets too high. The boss jumps to the middle and the conduits all cast their abilities in pairs, so split evenly into 4 groups to cover each section and deal with them the same way as phase 1. Spread out for Diffusion Chain, catch the swirls, stack up and heal for the Static Shock, and stand on the ground icon for Overcharge to avoid the other waves. On Heroic, you also get Helm of Command, a single target pushback, so use some speed or run against it and pray for your wheelchair specs. After 45 seconds, you'll start phase 2, with the boss gaining new abilities. Lightning Whip is a frontal on someone that leaves lightning on the floor, so don't get hit. Fusion Slash is a knockback on the tank, so swap on each cast and don't get yeeted into the void. And Ball Lightning spawns splash damage and spawns a bunch of adds on people, so have 8 ranged, spread and bait it with everyone else under the boss. When they spawn, mass grip them onto the boss and use AoE stuns while you kill them, but it deals high damage, so if it overlaps with anything, be ready to pump those heals. You overload the North conduit on both normal and heroic, but you have 1 less, so they'll probably upgrade before you can phase. On normal, move the same as phase 1, starting on north until you get to south, where you stay until you phase him. On heroic, to give yourself time, wait for each conduit to upgrade before you move on, but you might need to hold DPS for the last one to upgrade so it doesn't overload. At 30%, you start the second intermission, which is the same as the first, but without the overloaded area, so split into 3 groups instead of 4 and deal with it all the same way. After the intermission, you start phase 3, with half the room space, but you don't have to deal with the conduits anymore. On heroic, you will still get the overloaded abilities, so catch the swirls and stack up for the Static Shock, but if you solo soak, your healers might not spit on you. For tanks, Overwhelming Power is a stacking debuff that makes him hit harder and deal AoE, so don't stand on the tank and swap around 10 stacks. He also casts a room-wide pushback from a random direction, dealing ramping raid-wide damage each cast. He keeps the Lightning Whip frontal, so don't stand in it, Ball Lightning, so spread out and grip them in, and Thunderstruck, which needs to be baited. Hold the boss at one end of the platform and just before the cast, ranged move to the other side and use a Warlock Gate to get back quickly. On Heroic, the overlap of Winds, Thunderstruck, and Ball Lightning is the most dangerous, so assign a few healer CDs to save the raid. Survive the Mechanical Soup and Winds and kill the boss before they push you off the edge. And that's it, congrats on killing Lei Shen and allegedly clearing Throne of Thunder, a fantastic electrical fight with no skeletons lurking in the underground closets. If you want more info on the fights or just want to support the channel, you can become a member to get access to my written guide notes. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, I'll catch you in the next one.